I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences.
What happens when a custody battle reaches a boiling point and the judge doesn't hold back? The courtroom is about to explode with drama, and it's not just the parents who are in trouble. In a shocking turn of events, both parents are being slammed by the judge as the custody battle turns toxic faster than anyone could have imagined. This isn't just a fight for custody, it's an emotional war with accusations, frustrations, and a judge caught in the middle. Who's really at fault in this chaotic custody battle? And will the judge's tough words change the outcome? You won't believe what happens next. With tensions high and emotions running wild, the future of the child is now uncertain, and everything is on the line. The video opens with a tense scene in the courtroom. Both parents, once so confident in their roles, are now being publicly criticized by the judge for their actions. The judge's remarks cut deep, as both parents are accused of failing to prioritize their child's well-being, and the room falls into an uncomfortable silence. What started as a legal battle has now turned into a spectacle of accusations, with both parents throwing blame at each other for their emotional turmoil. The tension in the courtroom reaches new heights as each parent tries to defend their actions, but it only seems to make things worse. The scandal grows as the judge lays into both of them, suggesting that neither of them is fit to care for their child under the current circumstances. The shocking public rebuke leaves fans stunned. How will this affect the outcome of the case? Will the judge's words be the turning point in this toxic battle for custody? Fans are left questioning how much of this drama was orchestrated for public consumption and how much is real. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher. The parents' relationship has always been rocky, full of passion, but equally filled with manipulation and emotional turbulence. What seemed like a perfect match in the beginning has turned into a series of toxic confrontations, with both parties repeatedly failing to resolve their issues. There have been moments of love, but these have always been overshadowed by manipulation, power struggles, and unresolved emotional wounds. The history between the two is complicated, with trust broken and emotional needs unmet, but the question now is whether the damage can be undone. Looking back, their relationship was always on the edge, teetering between moments of reconciliation and volatile arguments. The past now haunts both of them as they try to prove themselves as the better parent, but the emotional scars from their history are too deep to ignore. Now, as the custody battle becomes toxic, the history they share is coming back to haunt them both in ways they never expected. Both families are deeply affected by the ongoing custody battle, with some members supporting the parents while others express concern about how it's impacting the child. Tiana's side is worried about the emotional toll it's taking on her well-being, with some family members urging her to take a step back from the drama. Iman's family is supportive, but there's a growing frustration about how the public nature of the battle is making everything worse. They fear the damage to his reputation might be permanent. Tiana's family believes the child should stay with her, seeing her as the more stable parent, while Iman's relatives think he's being unfairly portrayed. The emotional divide between the families is growing. Each side wants to protect their loved one, but they now find themselves caught in the middle of a messy and public spectacle. Both families are now questioning how much more they can take as the toxic atmosphere continues to escalate. The divide between the families adds fuel to the fire, with each side scrambling to defend their loved one, but no one seems to know what's best for the child anymore. Fans are deeply divided. Some are siding with the mother, believing that she is the more stable and nurturing parent, while others are supporting the father, convinced that he's being unfairly portrayed. Social media is flooded with strong opinions, with each side rallying behind their chosen parent, creating a fiery debate about who should get custody. Some fans feel the judge's harsh words were warranted, believing that both parents have failed to put their child first, while others argue that the judge is being too harsh without understanding the full picture. The accusations thrown in the courtroom have only made things worse. Fans are speculating about hidden truths, questioning if there is more to the story than what's being shown. Many fans feel that the child is suffering the most in this situation, wondering if the emotional fallout will have long-lasting effects on her. The emotional breakdowns from both parents have caused fans to question whether either of them is truly fit for custody, and if they're using the battle as a way to hurt each other. Some are wondering if this custody battle is being fueled by pride, resentment, or genuine concern for the child's future. There's speculation about the role of social media. Has it played a part in escalating the drama, or is it just a reflection of what's happening behind closed doors? Some believe that the toxic nature of this battle will only continue to affect the family, while others are hopeful that the judge's intervention might finally bring some clarity. As the video spreads, fans are dissecting every word, every action, and every hint, trying to figure out the truth behind this messy and emotional courtroom showdown. Will the custody battle end in a way that benefits the child, or is this drama just beginning? Fans are eagerly waiting for the next twist. The online discussions are growing more intense, and it's clear that the fate of this family will continue to be a hot topic for weeks to come. The pivotal moment in the courtroom comes when the judge finally addresses both parents, telling them that their toxic behavior is damaging their child's future. The judge's words are cutting. Both parents are forced to confront their actions and how they've let their personal conflicts spill over into the custody battle. Tiana and Iman are left speechless as the judge suggests that neither of them is currently fit to have full custody if they continue to act out in this toxic manner. The pivotal moment is one of harsh reality. Both parents must now decide if they are willing to put their differences aside for the sake of their child, or if they will continue to fight for their pride and power. The emotional tension in the room is palpable, and both Tiana and Iman are left with no choice but to re-evaluate their priorities and their approach to the situation. The child, who has been silently observing this emotional warfare, suddenly speaks up, saying she doesn't want to be part of the fight anymore. This moment is a game changer. Suddenly, the battle isn't just between the parents, it's about what's best for the child. The pivotal moment forces the judge to consider a different path. Should custody be awarded to the parent who can offer a more peaceful and stable environment, or should a new plan be put in place? The courtroom erupts in tension as the child's voice becomes the center of the debate. Will Tiana and Iman change their behavior to give her a chance at stability? This moment highlights the breaking point for both parents. Are they willing to heal for their child, or is the damage irreparable? The pivotal moment sets the stage for what's to come. Will the parents turn things around, or is this the end of their family as they knew it? Fans are left hanging, wondering how the judge will rule and what the future holds for the family. The question remains, can they overcome the toxicity, or is it too late? Just when it seems like the situation might finally begin to settle, the judge drops a bombshell that shifts everything in an unexpected direction. The courtroom, already filled with tension, goes completely silent as the judge reveals a shocking piece of new evidence that neither Tiana nor Iman was prepared for. The weight of this revelation hits everyone present, and the atmosphere becomes charged with uncertainty. The unexpected turn leaves both parents in a state of disbelief, and their reactions are mirrored by the onlookers, who sense that this new information could alter the entire course of the custody case. For Tiana and Iman, who have already been through so much emotionally, this new development raises countless questions. How will it affect their chances of winning custody, and what does it mean for their future as parents? With everything they thought they knew suddenly thrown into question, the emotional stakes are higher than ever. The judge's words hang in the air, heavy with implications. This revelation forces both Tiana and Iman to re-evaluate their positions and strategies in the case. The revelation could change the dynamics of the entire battle for custody, making them both uncertain about how to proceed. Was this new evidence enough to tip the scales in one direction or another, or is it just a fleeting development that won't have a lasting impact? The uncertainty of it all makes it clear that no one, not even the parents, knows where the case is headed. The courtroom has shifted from a place of resolution to one of chaos, as this new piece of information introduces even more questions and complicates an already fraught situation. What if this evidence challenges everything they've been fighting for? Will they be able to recover from this, or has it now become a matter of dealing with something far more profound than they expected? The cliffhanger leaves viewers on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the next move in this intense and unpredictable custody battle. The suspense is palpable as everyone waits to learn more about what this new evidence entails. What is it that could completely change the course of the case? The uncertainty surrounding this revelation makes the situation even more volatile, and fans are left wondering whether this will be the final twist in the case, or if it will lead to even more shocking developments. The tension in the courtroom is electric, and viewers know that with the judge's words, everything has changed. As the story unfolds, the question remains: who will ultimately win custody of the child? The emotional journey of Tiana, Iman, and their child is far from over, and this new development could dramatically shift the outcome. Could this new evidence change everything, or is it just another bump in the road? With so much still uncertain, the future of the family is unclear, and the outcome of the case remains in limbo. The cliffhanger leaves everything up in the air. Will the judge's decision be influenced by this shocking revelation, and how will it affect the dynamic of their family moving forward? What will the judge decide, and how will it affect Tiana, Iman, and their child? This final question lingers, and viewers are left hanging, anxiously awaiting the next update. The story has taken a turn, and the truth is on the verge of being revealed. Fans are on edge, eager for the next chapter in this emotionally charged custody battle, unsure of what the future holds for all involved. What do you think about the custody battle? Who do you think deserves to win? And what role should the child's voice play in the decision? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this explosive legal drama. The story is far from over. Make sure you stay tuned for the next shocking twist.